I want to finish out my day with you guys by talking about something that has been coming up so much, and that is jealousy. Um, Lots of people have come to me recently saying that they are obsessive or excessively jealous. And somebody offered me a really good story, actually, that I can address this point with so everybody can understand like the malfunction that's going on here. One, jealousy is normal, natural, and I would not underrate it. If you have somebody who's intentionally trying to make you jealous, either they don't feel seen by you or they're genuinely an asshole and they're just toying with you. You have to make that call and discern your own reality there. But when you're an excessively jealous person, I think that this is the only way that I can say it because I don't particularly align to this when it comes to relationships. I'm not a particularly jealous person. But what I see happening a lot is I see, and this was the girl's story. She said one of her first memories was that her sister was born and somebody had stopped the car and been like, oh my God, she's so cute. And this woman was just, well, child at the time, was just standing there like, well, they're not even seeing me. So in that moment, she latched on to the observer. And when she latched on to the observer, she almost like triangulated herself. She abandoned herself. She latched on to the observer. She saw the connection and she said, I want to be a part of that. Right. And what that was either attraction or there was something about that moment that made her feel magnified. And she saw that magnification on the outside, this relationship with this person who was passing by and this person and her sibling who's a newborn baby. So we carry this into adulthood. And what this brings is this element of I am so interested in what the person who I want to see me is seeing that I stop seeing the person that I want to see me. And I'm so interested in what the person that I want is seeing that I'm looking at the thing that they're seeing instead of seeing them. And if you could bring your attention, it's like never speak of another woman in your bed. Like, why would you do that? If you are in a position where you can go, okay, you're what I want, right? And I think that this is the thing where we bypass intimacy with jealousy sometimes. Not all the time, but as of late, the people who've been coming to me about jealousy have that same pattern, which is I am so focused on who's either seeing my person or who my person is seeing that I stop seeing my person. I stop actually being from my position and looking at my person and being intimate with my person. I'm so focused on, let me look here, what are you looking at, and who's looking at you? So much so that you can't even be here and be present with them. So this might be for you today. Are you using jealousy as a means of bypassing intimacy? And if you are, what do you believe you would need to do to bring that focus and awareness? Because it's uncomfortable. If you're using jealousy to bypass intimacy, you're in an uncomfortable position. And it's uncomfortable to also transfer all of that energy and be intimate with somebody. It's like this elusive thing, oh, I'm jealous of everybody, or I'm just like a jealous person, to like distribute that up. But all of that same intensity in your gut level, if you turned it toward the person that you actually want to see you, oh my God, I bet you, like, the thought of that totally freaks you out even. It's like, oh my God, if I put all my eggs in that basket, then, or there's an explosion or whatever. It's a lot of energy to hold. But it's what you must do if you are an excessively jealous person, because your energy, your psyche is like, it's triangulated, and you want to be, I'm looking right at you and I'm expecting you to look right at me. And if you're not looking at me, if you really can like hold this tension long enough and go like, this person's just straight up not looking at me, then you need to bounce. But if my guess is you're marking your territory because you believe you're seen by this person, So it would be safe for you to actually be seen by them and to look at them equally, instead of deferring to what they're looking at or what's looking at them, to rile you up to an old addiction of being just like hypersensitive of who's going to take your territory. I hope this was helpful. Bye.